If you want to make your Framer designs easier to manage, more responsive, and much faster to edit, then learning how to add auto layout is a must. In Framer, auto layout is called stack, and once you understand how it works, you can build cleaner sections, better buttons, and more flexible layouts in just a few clicks. In this video, I'll show you exactly how to add auto layout in Framer step by step. So whether you're building a landing page, a portfolio, or a full website, you can follow along and get it done quickly. And if this tutorial helps you out, make sure to hit like and subscribe for more simple Framer tutorials just like this. Alright, let's jump in. First, open your project inside Framer. Once your canvas is loaded, take a look at the elements you want to organize. This could be text, images, buttons, icons, or even a combination of several items that you want to keep aligned together. Auto layout works best when you want your elements to stay spaced properly and move naturally when content changes. Now select the elements you want to group together. You can click and drag to highlight multiple items or hold down the appropriate modifier key while selecting individual elements. The goal here is to choose everything that should live inside the same flexible container. For example, if you have a heading, a paragraph, and a button, you can select all three and turn them into a stack. Once your elements are selected, right-click on them. In the menu that appears, look for the option called Stack. This is Framer's auto layout feature. You can also use the keyboard shortcut Shift+A if you want a faster workflow. As soon as you apply it, Framer will automatically place your selected elements inside an auto layout container, which means the spacing and alignment become much easier to control. After the stack is created, take a look at the right-hand panel. This is where you can customize the layout to fit your design. One of the first options you'll see is direction. This controls how your elements flow. If you choose vertical, your items will be arranged from top to bottom. If you choose horizontal, they'll sit side by side from left to right. This is really useful for things like navbars, buttons, cards, and content blocks. Next, adjust the gap setting. Gap controls the space between each item in the stack. If your elements feel too close together, increase the gap. If they're too far apart, reduce it. This simple setting gives you a lot of control over the visual rhythm of your design, and it's one of the biggest reasons auto layout is so helpful. Then move on to padding. Padding controls the space inside the stack, around the content itself. If you want your button text to have more breathing room, or if you want a card component to feel less cramped, padding is what you'll use. Increasing padding can instantly make your design look more polished and balanced. After that, check the alignment options. This lets you align your content to the left, center, or right, depending on the look you're going for. For example, if you're building a centered hero section, you might want everything aligned in the middle. If you're making a feature list or text block, left alignment may work better. Small alignment changes can make a big difference in how professional your layout feels. Once you've set direction, gap, padding, and alignment, resize the stack if needed. This is where Framer really starts to shine because the layout responds naturally as you adjust the container. Instead of manually moving every single element, the stack keeps everything organized for you. That means less time fixing spacing and more time actually designing. Now, it's a good idea to preview your work. When you preview the page, you can see how the stack behaves across different screen sizes. This is especially important if you're building responsive websites, because auto layout helps your sections adapt much more smoothly. If you change text length, swap out an image, or add another button later, the stack can keep everything looking clean without you having to rebuild the layout from scratch. If you're creating common UI components in Framer, auto layout becomes even more powerful. You can use it for buttons, feature rows, pricing cards, testimonial blocks, and navigation items. Anywhere that needs consistent spacing and flexible resizing is a great place to use stack. The more you use it, the faster your Framer workflow becomes. So the process is really simple. Open your project, select the elements, right-click and choose Stack or use Shift+A, then customize the direction, gap, padding, and alignment in the right panel. After that, resize and preview to make sure everything behaves the way you want. That's how you add auto layout in Framer and start building cleaner, more responsive designs in less time. If this tutorial helped, please hit the like button, subscribe for more Framer tips, and let me know in the comments if you want more beginner-friendly walkthroughs. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.